Welcome crafters, Andy is Candy here and welcome back to the Let's Build Obnoxious LA Mansion, and thank you so much to Tri-Blend Media Productions and Elevated Media Productions for giving me permission to use some of the footage there from their amazing Vimeo video of this LA $70 million mansion. Yeah, we are getting there with this place. In the last episode we did a lot of pool work and I said we'd get onto the kitchen, so today is definitely time to get this kitchen done. If you haven't seen this series before, this is Notch's mansion, the inventor of Minecraft. This is what the kitchen should be looking like. And yeah, let's get building it. I've got a number of blocks here. I'm going to bang some holes in the ceiling to give us some light. I'm using the Esterlon texture pack, link in the description. Also link to all the pictures of this mansion. I'm having to work out the structure of this mansion just from the pictures and that Vimeo video from Tri-Blend Media and Elevated Media that I showed you at the start. So more of that video a little bit later on. We can compare it to see if we got the kitchen done properly. Yeah, link to the server that has this amazing texture pack, although I'm starting to alter this texture pack and you'll see some of that later on. Some maps coming up as well, custom maps to make some of the kitchen cabinets. It's also coming up. So I'm using some of this this log here, is it dark oak log or something here, to represent the cabinets at the end of the kitchen, and using some nether, is it nether wall? No, just mossy stone wall, which looks like nether brick slab texture in this texture pack to represent the stove hood here, like that, the cooker hood at the end. And I'm just starting to bang down some snow blocks here to represent the units for the kitchen. So a bit controversial, this double height thing I've got going on in the middle, this table here. I don't know, it ends up being quite a complicated design and I might change it at the end, but we'll see what you guys think. Tell me what you think of this middle design for the kitchen. Kind of a worktop with a couple of sinks in it like this, and it's got chairs all the way around it as well. Kind of the best thing I could do in Minecraft to make it look like it was the real deal. Painting there, representing the TV. Pretty much sure it's a TV. Now we need to get some light into this kitchen. As you can see, we've got these little shelves that sneak down from the ceilings. So what I'm going to do is carve out these empty spots here. I'm going to make them layers of snow, 78.7 on the world edits. At the end of the kitchen build, I'll be doing that. And that'll let light through to these blue blocks, which I'm going to replace with 78:1. Bit of world edit again. And that's going to represent the little shelvies. Okay, so moving on. Now I'm going to use more wool, this time orange wool. And this orange wool is going to represent a snow layer as well. So this kitchen is going to look like an absolute nightmare to start with. But you know, have some faith, guys. Persevere with this video. Now I'm using green wool, and I'm going to be changing all these wools with world edit a little bit later on in the video to the exact blocks I want. But anyway, as we carry on with the video, let me answer a question from Sheena Berry. Thank you so much. What YouTuber would you like to play with that you haven't played with before? Thank you and have a nice day. Good question. I'd like to make a Battlefield video with Chaboy, because he's from Scotland and he makes some really funny videos. Also, I'd like to make some pranks with Roman Atwood, because he just looks like he has such a good time in everything he does. So I'm a bit of a Roman Atwood fan. So yeah, if I mean, you asked the question, if I could pick anybody, it would be probably those two YouTubers to work with. And some more creative YouTubers as well, creative Minecraft YouTubers, I think. By the way, this is item frames which I'm whacking down, and what I want to do is just put that in there, which looks like a... See, I take that out. It was going to be like a little fridge, but I decided to use a clear glass door, and there as well to represent like a little fridge, or a drinks cabinet. You know, you have your cold sodas in there. So yeah, the kitchen looks really bad right now with big lumps of wool everywhere, but it's almost time for the world edit. But what I'm going to do is stick in a couple of ovens. This one can be i62, a lit oven, which changes it to like burning chicken. And there's a microwave. And yeah, we're going to use these item frames to be holders of maps. Now, by the way, I'm trying to put in a little dishwasher in there, and I think I get that in the wrong place about three times. Yeah, here are the maps I've made. So I've marked out a 128 by 128 grid on the flat area of my server, and getting out an empty map, I've made these maps. So I'm probably going to show you that in just a second as well. So it looks like a nice white surface for the map. So warp maps on my server takes me to this area where I've, 128 by 128 grids, and this one I've made kind of white. This one's white with handles to represent the drawers in the kitchen as well. So you just do search, type in map, get an empty map, click it, and it makes you a new map. Not sure why it's looking so grey there. Bit mysterious. Anyway, back here, we can start to place these maps. And it's going to take me a little bit of time to place these maps because there's pure hundreds of them. So, here is a question from Awkward Minion. andyisyoda, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it? Loving the series. Thank you for the comment, and I'm glad you're enjoying the series, Minion. If I had $1 million, right, my answer is going to be really boring. I would probably buy a car straight off the bat. Okay, gotta have a nice car. And then I would just invest the rest in a mixture of low and high risk investments so it gave me a return. To give me a steady wage. I'd make the $1 million work for me and give me a steady income. And then, you know, once you know your income, then you can't spend too much. It would be horrible having $1 million and spending it all and have nothing to show. That would be horrendous. That would be my kind of nightmare. Mind you, it'd probably be fun spending $1 million. What would you spend $1 million on, guys? In the comments, if you had $1 million, what would you spend it on? Would you be boring like me and invest it and give yourself a steady income? Sensible chap. So yeah, I'm kind of battling with the maps here to make my little drinks cabinets, and I'm putting in some more drawers. I don't know about this double height sink. Is it looking a bit daft? I don't know. Maybe when the world edit is changed, it's all going to look a little bit better. Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for more content from me. The more subscribers I get, the more motivated I get to make more content and get these videos out quicker. And you see, this is the third time I'm trying to put this dispenser. In this texture pack, the dispenser is kind of like a dishwasher, which is a great place to have it right there beside the sink. So there's a sink. I'm just going to leave the sink kind of low down just now. Oh, in fact, no, I don't. I put cauldrons in, so there you go. And a couple more cabinets right here. And yeah, I enjoyed this kitchen. This kitchen took a lot of work. I mean, I had to design it kind of off camera and then come on and build it on camera. So there's the last few maps going on. Now I'm getting close to 10,000 subscribers, and I said I was going to do the cinnamon challenge and the ice bucket challenge, but I'm just going to make it the ice bucket challenge because it is for charity and I don't want to distract from the charity. I guess I'm wimping out a little bit, but it's going to be ice bucket challenge for a start. And the charity is schistosomiasis, which is kind of these worms that get into people's lungs and bodies and just make people's lives a misery the whole world over. There's hundreds of millions of people that have them. So the charity is schistosomo... Oh, I always mess that word up so badly. The Americans call it deworm the world. And schistosomiasis is the UK one. By the way, I had to relog there just to make sure these maps didn't disappear with the world edit. Got another question right there. Is that a Glaswegian accent? Nope, certainly isn't. I've always lived on the east coast of Scotland, which is kind of the opposite coast to Glasgow. But that is the kitchen pretty much done. Got a little bit of world edit to do on this door here. Chopping off half, the top half of the door. Leaves that little cabinet in there, sealing the back. And we are a done deal. Yeah, so back to that charity. It's Schistosomiasis initiative in the UK. helping people around the world get rid of their worms. So all the empty space here, replace air with 787. So as soon as I get to 10,000 subs, yeah, I'm going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge in support of that charity. So look forward to that. Right, I need to relog here just to... Because when you do a Better World edit, for some reason the maps disappear. I've got one little map left, but I'll put that in off camera. What do you think? What do you think of the kitchen? Are you a fan? Are you a hater? Let me know. So let's destroy some of these blocks here, and then we can compare the kitchen to the video. Did I get it right? What do you think? Okay, well that's the kitchen done, and I've got about 5 minutes left in this video, I guess, and instead of narrating this bit, I'm just going to be building this bit kind of live and talking as I build. Now, there is a giant skylight to go in, and I want to do more of this ceiling work in here. So, kind of working upside down. By the way, if you see these, I've been experimenting with different textures to represent ceiling lights. So what my plan is to do, if I do what I'm going to do, good commentary, Andy. If I do that there, and then burst through, what I plan to do is mark them out with these sea lanterns. I have retextured the bottom of pistons. So if I go there, and come up here, like this, take this piston, replace that like that, drop down, that piston should be retextured to be that, and believe it or not, that is actually letting light in. If you see how much light is hitting that floor, and then if I substitute it for the snow, see how dark it is? So the bottom of the piston can be a light, which is great. So all I'm going to do is mark out where these lights are going to go. So I guess roughly every 2 or 3 blocks is fine. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 like that, and this takes us towards the front door, I guess. 1 2 1 2 3. That's pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to go into horrendous detail about the lights, but I thought that's going to look pretty smart. So let's go ahead and put these in, and then we'll go back to the skylight. This can go back to snow, piston, and the top here is going to be covered with carpet. If you've seen previous episodes, you kind of know I'm going to be covering the top of this place with a whole bunch of carpet. Okay, let's steal inside here. Seem to be moving pretty slowly. Speed 2. There we go. That's a bit faster. And if we just destroy these, boom, what we should have is a row of lights like that. That's pretty cool. That is actually going to let light in, believe it or not. This is a lot lighter in here than it was. It was really dark before, and it looks like little ceiling lights. How cool is that? Right, anyway, I want to grab some wool. I want to mark roughly where this skylight is going to be. So I'm going by the pictures as usual. So kind of glancing at the pictures. I kind of want it to start about here, I guess. I'm just going to mark out. It's going to be one of these big diagonal efforts again. Would that do? Would 4 bricks do it? Thinking with Andy. I think it actually goes a bit further. Goes kind of to there, I think. Pretty happy with that. And then we're going to just mark it out in orange on the ground. And then I'll take up the corners, and that'll show me where to cut out this skylight. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. And do you want to see me do all the ceiling blocks, you know, on camera or not? That's my question for you guys this episode, because it's a whole bunch of ceiling work to do. I need to like extend this all the way down to there. There's a lot of ceiling work to do. I've done a fair bit of ceiling work on camera already, and I just think it's maybe a bit boring. You guys don't want to see too many ceilings all the time. So let me know in the comments. Every block, or shall I just do a bit of ceiling work off camera and show you guys kind of what I come up with. So so that's the shape, I think. So let's carve that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that kind of shows me there. And we just go diagonal, 1, 2, 3, like that. 4, 5, and then we're going to carry on this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? I think that's right. And it comes to here, which is that block, and that should all join up. Okay, and then we carry on in this direction. This speed 2 is getting to me. Boom, boom, boom. Like that. So this block here should come up and show us the way. Yes, that is working. Boom, boom, boom. Taking my time, making the skylight. And we're probably kind of running out of time in this episode. So I'm just going to carve this out, and we'll put the windows, the glass in next time. And I may or may not be doing the ceiling according to your wishes. I mean, the ceiling is just going to be layers of snow like this, and more ceiling lights and whatnot all the way around here until this place kind of looks half decent. You know, we're going to need to put this across here like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you can hit that like button, that really motivates me to make more videos more often as well. Let me know what you think, and if you've got a question you'd like answered, and if it's a good question, if I choose it, it might be in the next video. There we go. There's the skylight kind of carved out. And I just fell into the pool. Yeah. Have a look at the pictures. Do you think it's in the right place, guys? I hope it's in the right place. So off camera, I'll be getting rid of all that orange, and in the next episode, we shall complete this skylight and make it look like it is in the real mansion. But that'll do. Take care for now. Bye bye.